It was about Robert. Robert was a 14-year-old boy. He was studying in 9th class. He was born in a low middle class family. The family consists 10 members and his father was only the earner. He was only earning the money. The family consists his grandparents, his 2 younger brothers, 1 sister and himself. When he was 14 years, his father was expecting some help from him. So one day mother told him, "You had grown up, now you start helping your fathers and works in fields." In the evening after coming, he takes again 1 hour rest and he goes to that village accountant and he works there till 9 o'clock. When he comes home back, his children were slept. He hardly finds time to interact and enjoy with his children. Then one day what happened? Robert was sleeping. Actually, he was not in sound sleep. He heard his parents were talking about him. Father said, "See, look at Rob. I hate to wake him up. I'm really troubling my son." When he heard this, suddenly there was a change in Robert's feelings. Till then, he was thinking that whatever the things the parents are providing them, it was his right. A tie of a blood, parents are doing their duty. He didn't understand anything from their point of view. First time he realized that father loves him very much. Then he started thinking, "See, my father loves me a lot, what I'm doing. When he asks me to wake up early in the morning at 4 o'clock to help him, I trouble him a lot. I postpone the things. Finally, I come down unwillingly and I start helping him." From the next day onwards, there were no postponements, nothing. When his father was coming and waking him up, he wakes up immediately, coming down and helping his father without saying anything. But he was not satisfied with that. He started thinking, and it was just a few days before the Christmas. Usually the children, whatever the money they have, in their family they have the habit of giving gifts to others. It was a usual thing. So for that Christmas also he bought, there was a very small store was there, 1 penny store. So from there he usually purchases few things, small things for his family members. That year also he bought. For his father he bought a tie. So for the rest of the family members he bought few things. But he was not satisfied with the gift that he bought for his father. It was a routine thing. And he was thinking, "My father loves me a lot." In spite of being poor, the parents do their level best to provide everything to them on the Christmas at least. They work very hard for that day. So here Robert was not happy. He was thinking, he was restless. And the day before Christmas, Jesus Christ was born in a stable. He remembered that. Then he got an idea. He thought of giving a surprise gift to his father on that night. Then he was waiting when the time passes, when it becomes 3 o'clock. He was waiting. Previously he used to wake up at 4 o'clock. Now he was eagerly waiting. He looked out of the window at the sky. He looked at the star. He imagined that the star is moving. Then he couldn't sleep. He was often looking at the watch. When it will become 3 o'clock. Then when it was 3, he woke up. He has come down silently. He went into the barn and the cows looked at him with a surprise feeling. Too early? They didn't speak, but he imagined. Then he started doing the work quickly. He cleaned the barn, he washed the cows, he milked, he cleaned the room where they keep the milk cans and all. He filled all the milk cans, closed the room. All the work that they were doing previously from 4 to 5:30, he did from 3 to 4 that day. And he finished all the work. He came to his room and slept silently on his bed. Then as usual, father woke up at 4 o'clock and came to wake up Robert. "Rob, I'm sorry my son. Though it is Christmas, I have to trouble you. Please come down." He said this and, "Okay dad, you go, I'll come," he said. He has come down. When his father entered the barn, it was a surprise for him. Everything was clean, the cows were shining because recently they were washed. That doesn't have any work. Now he understood that who can do this other than Robert? He again came. He silently went near his son and hugged him, took him in his hands. It is a surprise for Robert. He came silently. Rob, my dear son, thank you very much. In my 60 years of life, I didn't get such a beautiful gift. Thank you very much, my son. Till now, actually I didn't have time to celebrate Christmas early in the morning with my children. Now today, because of you, I had got an opportunity. I'll be waiting near the Christmas tree. Please come down. Thank you, my son. I'll remember forever. As long as I live, I remember this gift, he said. I too, father, but tears rolled down from Robert's eyes. He was extremely happy. The surprise gift was, in his imagination, his father had risen to the level of Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ was born, angels had come and gifted him, given gifts in the barn. So that had given him an idea to give his father a surprise gift in the barn. Then, as long as his father lived, he remembered that his gift. Robert too remembered. Now Robert had become old, 60 years. His children have settled and they were living in different cities. And again, it was again the day before Christmas. Only himself and his wife were there, and his children. They had the children, and they decided that they wanted to have the Christmas memories with their children in their houses. They said, we come in the evening. So they celebrated Christmas in the morning at their house, and they planned to visit their parents in the evening. Now Robert has no work, but he was sleepless. He remembered all this that happened in his life. But what he had done, again at 3 o'clock, when he was 60 years old, he came out, and started decorating the Christmas tree for his children and grandchildren. When they came, whenever I get any substitution class, I try to tell this. And even on the dining table, polishing the shoe of your parents, father, and keeping his bag ready, small things. That day, whenever I tell this story, that evening when I come into the ground, that day I find those, whichever class I went, they come and wish me, ma'am, the story was nice. And after a few days, see, I did this. Today, I polished my father's shoes. He was extremely happy. And sometimes even I got a thanking note from the parents. So now the CBSE system is insisting on inculcating values. In today's world, present scenario, what we find is reducing the values. If we switch on the TV, we find 90 or 80% of bad news, and we have the opportunity of listening only 10 to 20% good news. So this can be reduced, whatever the corruption, terrorism, the problems of the society, if we spread the values. So what I request you is, try to give something. The joy of giving I learned from Robert. And what I expect from you is you enjoy the joy of giving. It's not that money only that we can offer. In terms of service, you can